It's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. You know, we totally forgot to acknowledge that it was Valentine's Day last week.
It was exact.
We should have talked about it. Like,
Let's talk about it right now. It's never too late.
true that.
It's love
21st.
month. It's a love month, huh?
I said it's the 21st.
Is it the 21st? Oh my god, it's the 21st. God damn.
And there's only 29 days.
Oh, it's exactly a week ago.
For what?
Valentine's Day.
Did you guys do anything?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Fucked. No, just kidding. What
Sounds
did
like
you
a great Valentine's Day.
I mean, are you really kidding?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys actually did fuck.
What is that?
Not like the proposal night though.
Nah, that
was
I like this little face scruff going on. Are you just lazy or like what the fuck?
No, because I've been on vacation, so I don't have to shave.
Oh, you have to shave for work.
Yeah.
But you can have a mustache, right? It just can't go past your lip or something.
Yeah. That's ugly if I had that.
Hell yeah, get that mustache, bro. You can't go past the lip.
No.
Yeah, it
So you
can't
need
like
the
be
Adolf
longer.
Hitler fucking.
Yeah, it's
No, it could be like up to like what here-ish.
yeah, pretty much.
Get the fireman mustache.
It's like where you
Oh, the
It's like-
fucking.
It's like
Oh.
well, I guess you can, but
That's like the chef.
you can make it go down all the way to here.
that's I'm not a big fan of facial hair.
I'm not either, but I like it on you.
Yeah. But
I hide my double chin.
So you think. Shit, I should grow a fucking mustache then. Fuck.
No, because I don't have a full beard. I have a chin strap, so it's like I get the hair under here and it just hides them. But anyways, Valentine's Day, what'd you do?
damn, what did I do?
Weren't you in Vegas? Oh no, that was for her birthday.
Yeah, that's for her birthday. Honestly, I think we just we picked out. We got takeout, stayed home, chilled, cuddled, like literally just Netflix and chilled.
That sounds
Hell yeah.
fun. What were you
Yeah.
watching on Netflix?
Shit. So we've been watching this new show called The Mayans.
Okay.
It's like a biker gang
Okay.
type of TV series. So I'm just gonna spoil it. So basically, this like
No one's probably gonna
I
watch
wasn't,
it.
I wasn't planning on watching
so
it
the main
anyway.
character, he was like this, like he has what's that term called? Photographic memory.
Okay.
He was supposed to go to Harvard or some type of Ivy school, but he got caught up and messed up where he accidentally shot a cop. And then
Oh.
so he was gonna serve like X amount of years, but then like the DEA like made some type of deal for him to like
To do a job.
basically to help them out, infiltrate the biker gang that the brother is in.
Some Dominic Toretto shit.
Yeah.
Do you think that's real? Like,
oh heck yeah, bro.
Where,
like
where they
CIA, CIA takes someone out of prison and like, hey, I
We
need
need
your
you-
expertise.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Cause dude, the past week I've been watching Mission Impossible, like the whole thing, right? Because the new one's coming out. So
Is it like with what's his face?
Tom Cruise,
Another one's coming
another
out?
one, yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck,
Man's like
okay.
60 years old. But anyways, like,
Scientology.
motherfuckers- yeah,
Scientology, baby.
He's good for a 60-year-old.
Fucking sacrificing babies and shit.
but yeah, and you know, in those movies, like, murder mystery type action, whatever.
Yeah.
They break out like a really like the number one most wanted criminal terrorist
Yeah.
for their help.
Yeah.
And then they become the good guy. He becomes a part of the team.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, who knows? They probably do that.
I'm sure.
I was watching a Quantico. I don't know if you know that movie.
Heard of it.
Show. It's a FBI. So Quantico is like the place where they do FBI training and stuff. And I was watching it and I was like so into it. I was like, I want to be in the FBI. Or I want to be the CIA. I don't know. It looks cool.
I feel like, yeah, there's some shit like for me, it's when I watch doctor shows, I'm like, yo, this is sick. Like, it'd be cool
would
to
be
be
a
a doctor, but I'm like, hell no, I would go through all that school for.
Dude.
It's just like long. Like, you have to do, like, once you even become a doctor, you still have to do like all these other, like hours of shit. And I was like,
So my cousin, he's like a very smart guy. And like he breezed through like obviously like through grade school.
yeah.
UCLA and all that type of stuff. But he said once he got into like med school, like that was the hardest thing of his life. Like he was mad at his parents for like, dude, why didn't you just like make me become a nurse? Like, why did you like make me want to become something more? Yeah. I was like, dang. But I'm thinking he likes it now.
I respect the doctors, bro. Like,
oh yeah, like
fucking going through that 10-year process and more.
Yeah.
Like they got a strong mental.
Hell yeah, you gotta be so disciplined and like, just
I get people.
Your life is medicine after that point, you know. Like you hardly have holidays and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like working at a restaurant. No, I'm just kidding. No holidays.
That was like the worst.
Well, welcome back to another episode of the Raaaw Cut podcast, everybody. I am your host alongside with two other hosts.
Just a hoe.
Yeah, this is episode 23.
Oh,
I honestly, I don't know.
We don't know. We stopped counting.
It's a new episode.
Yay!
For now.
And none of you motherfuckers engaged.
Hey, it's okay.
Therefore,
you know what we need? You know what we haven't had in a long time? A guest.
Yeah.
We haven't had a guest.
True.
Usually when we do get guests, we get their followers to watch us and whatever. You know what blows my mind still? Our most viewed, our most viewed was our first one with like 600 views. But our second most was with the one with Aaron. The Thanksgiving one. So I was like, whoa. It has like 300. So that was weird.
I wonder if it's like the topics or the people or
maybe, I don't know.
That's just like what's suggested more.
So if whoever's watching, if you want to be a guest or knows anyone that wants to be a guest,
and if you are like an expertise in a certain field, I would love to have you on.
Anyone, we'll take anyone at this point.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I actually noticed the other day, like usually like once we post the video, it takes
hold on. If you can hear that in the background, a literal hurricane is happening.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
windy and cold as fuck outside.
Yeah, it's a bunch of squeaking. But anyways.
Yes. It's not people fucking off to the side of the camera. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
We were talking about
you realized something popped up. Like you were thinking about something and
what were we talking about before that? Fuck! See, this is what happens when I just don't say it right then and there.
We're talking about guests.
Yes. Okay. So I realized that usually when we post a video, like it takes like maybe a week before it hits like 76-ish views. But the last one, like I checked it the next day and it was already at 76, and I was like, whoa. Which doesn't make sense though, because the previous episode only got like 30, 40, and I'm like,
50s, yeah.
I don't get it, but whatever.
You know why? Because I posted 2 clips.
On the last one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We just need to post more clips, but
you know, it's not like we're keeping track or anything.
True.
It doesn't matter. But it's just like things that it's like something that I noticed. I'm just like, whoa. Like,
yeah.
Usually I'm like the first one to view it or something. It's like 0 views.
And usually like
I watch every episode because I want to like. I do this thing where it's like if I judge myself before other people can judge myself, then it like kind of like
it's already out there.
It lessens the hit. I know, but like
just to you.
It's kind of like I used to do this a lot, like where you like call out something that you're insecure about. That way, like nobody else has the power of being like for example, I'm fucking breaking out like crazy right here, right?
Dude, same right
so
here.
like, but it's like, so let's
if
say
you call
like
it out before.
Yeah, so like I'll be like, look at my pimple. Like, isn't this so bad?
That's literally
that way you can't secretly talk shit about it in your head because I already acknowledged that I fucking know that I'm fucking pimply. Hormonal acne.
That's what I do. Like, well, it's not an insecurity of mine anymore, but my height, right?
Oh yeah.
They would like when I first started Shogun, they would make fun of my height.
He would.
Who?
You, motherfucker. I'm not gonna go through that story again. But anyways. Ever since then, I was just like, I'm just gonna start
owning
making. No, not. Well, yeah, I was owning it, but I would make jokes about my height before they could get to it.
Yeah.
So that way it won't be funny for them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It kind of just like
and my thing
breaks the fall a little bit for yourself.
Right, and me being a virgin too.
Yeah.
Like back
There's
then.
nothing wrong with being
No,
a virgin.
I think
listen,
that's
listen.
mad respect.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. But no. Like at this age, yeah. But when you were at your like 20 to 22,
and all your friends are talking about that shit,
Yeah.
and you're just like, yeah.
So that at that age, I was like,
Because he lied to me.
I lied to everyone.
He lost his virginity, and then one day he like said,
No, it was to him. It was to him. So after
that you
I
lied to
lied
him?
to him. Remember in Vegas? So I was really drunk, right? We were in Vegas. We were really drunk, and I was already pissed, right? Something
livid.
happened.
This guy was livid.
Something happened.
Oh.
So I said something. What did I say? I said something, and then it just led me to saying, "Oh yeah, I've never fucked anyone or whatever." And then we looked at each other. We were like, "Oh fuck."
It's when you were
This was like we were in the hotel. We just got back from like the club and whatever.
you know what happened, right? Do you remember?
Wait, hold on.
We can cut it out.
What happened?
When what's it called? When we were supposed to go to the hotel, but we got trapped because it was like, no, don't go, and we were just like fucking wasted already.
At the strip club.
This is the
Yeah.
strip club.
Yeah, that's why
And
he was
then-
so angry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
then the girls were just like very persistent, obviously trying to get
Obviously, yeah, trying to get your money.
their money, and then all they were just like, you know what? I'm gay. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yes! Oh yeah! Oh my
I'm
god!
dead.
No, yeah!
What the heck
on
is
a
going
tangent.
Dude, I was like,
I feel like
dude,
I remember you telling me this shit.
do you want this to be on the thing? I'll keep it on.
It doesn't
All right.
matter.
Anyways, we're at
I
the
was like, what the
we're
heck
at
is
the-
going on?
We were at the strip club. I was mad as shit. Like, only I know they were doing their job. But I was fucked up. Like, I shouldn't have acted like this, but to the point where I was like, this is so fucked. But I was like, all right, no, I'm good. Oh, I'll give you a dance like for 30 minutes for like $300. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like that price, I was just like, whoa.
That shit
like,
triggered you?
Yeah, that triggered me already. And then so I was like, all right, whatever. And then she kept going down, all right, 15 minutes, $100. I'm like, no. And then at the last trial, I was like, you know what? I'm gay, okay? I don't want this, I don't want that, whatever.
And mind you, I was there just chilling, right?
Yeah.
I was just chilling. I was just like watching whatever, and I was just like minding my own business. And I could just see like girls like fucking like bothering all
Trying
the
to- yeah.
So I was just laughing the whole time. And
Yeah,
then
motherfucker.
I was just like, "Hey, dude, you good?" And then the girls were obviously very persistent.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "No, where's Tim? Blah 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 blah. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gay." I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard. I was just like, what the heck?
No, but where did this go off? Like, no, we were talking about like how I lied to you guys about
Being a virgin.
Yeah.
Being a virgin.
Do you don't remember that part? We were in the hotel room.
No.
I just remember I confessed it somehow, and then I kept talking, and then you were like, wait, what? What'd you say? And I was like, oh fuck, yeah, it's true.
That's pretty similar to how you told me. It was like we were talking about something, and then
No,
he was
I
just
told
like,
you because I already told him. So then I just started
Well,
telling
I don't think it
everyone.
was like a formal. Like you weren't like, oh, by the way, like I need. To
No,
tell you."
yeah.
It was like we were talking about something, and then all of a sudden you were like, yeah, but like I've never had sex, so I don't know. And then I was like, wait, what? And then you're like, yeah, I've never. I was like, but you told me.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, well,
And then
I
ever since,
lied.
okay, anyways, ever since then, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just say that I'm a virgin first before anyone else
yeah.
either makes fun of me or, whatever.
There's nothing wrong, bro.
I cannot wait till the day that you do lose it, though.
Should I talk about it on the podcast?
What?
Should he?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Oh.
Do you want
What?
to take his virginity? Let us know.
I ain't taking no randoms. I ain't taking no randoms.
No
But
random.
if she was hot.
Sure.
I'll put you on hold.
I'll put you on hold.
Oh my gosh.
In full description, too. I'll tell you the whole shebang,
Oh,
how
yeah.
it went
Just
down.
record it. Just film it.
Yeah, just film it.
With consent.
Yes, of course. Always with consent.
I'm just over here like, oh, shit.
Hey,
Just fucking
relax,
pull it
I'm
out
just
while
taking a
she's,
picture.
while she's giving you head. Oh my god, that's happened so many times.
The picture?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, we
you're-
talked about it, right?
You're down there, yeah, you're down there fucking taking care of business, and all you see is like a flash, and you're like, what the fuck? It's like, it's just for me. It's just for no.
So at that moment, do you tell them to delete it, or do you just tell them to put their phone away?
Well, see, back then I lacked boundaries, so I would make a fuss about them like recording me, but I would never be like, you have to delete it. Even though I probably now I probably could, but back then I was just like.
What about now?
Now?
Like, well, maybe like in the past 4 years, has anyone just?
Relax.
So recently I had this guy like pull out his phone like with the flashlight, but I was like, "What are you doing?" And then he was just like, "Oh, I just want to see you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So he turned the light on and then like kept the flashlight like by his like head on the pillow, like, you know. He's like, "I just want to see you."
Oh.
Because there was just TV light and then it was dark, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, respect."
Okay.
But yeah.
Good of you.
Exactly. I'm like, you can look all you want.
So did you do a lot of teeth?
Oh, during head?
Yeah.
No. Honestly, I don't want to say this to myself. Do I want to say this?
You use full.
Just cut
Are you
this out.
lying?
No. I've always gotten compliments on the
Your
head
teeth
that
game?
I give.
And it includes teeth.
No, there's no teeth involved. Sometimes though, if the dick is really big, like you sometimes just accidentally use a little bit of teeth. But like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just like depending on the size of the dick. If a girl is not teething your dick like on accident a little bit, you got a small dick probably.
If I get a banana, would you show and tell?
Fuck no.
Your strategy.
No. Yeah, but
Have you ever been teethed?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
ugh. But it's not like it's just like a scrape, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
just
is,
like a
yeah.
little bit of scrape.
You know what I see like in porn, right? Like the girls like full sucking on their balls, like
Yeah.
type shit, and then like I just in my head I'm just like fuck that must have like kind of hurt, like a kick in the balls type shit. I just feel like I'm very sensitive. I feel like I'm very sensitive, bro, down there.
It's
Dude.
It's
Yeah.
otherworldly, right? I don't know what it feels like. I just know based off reaction that like
It's like
No,
It
bro.
probably
It's,
feels-
yeah.
feels good.
amazing. It feels amazing. But yeah. Speaking of tooth. Lost my train of thought again. Fuck, I've been up so early today.
What time did you wake up?
I was up at 7:30.
Oh, ooh.
Good for you.
So yeah, back to teeth. Dude, what the fuck was I gonna say about teeth? I just left it so vague. Just check it. Just check it really quick. Oh, so you guys remember losing your tooth?
Mm-hmm.
Like how
Yeah.
how
I was like 5.
I remember I was just like recently I was like, man, like my teeth used to fall out. Like how
fucked
crazy
up,
is
'cause
that?
He just recently lost his tooth.
Oh, did you really? How? Did it hurt?
So he has dentures.
You have
So-
dentures?
So the thing is that for
Oh,
me,
his
so
No,
my,
not full, but
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
just
no, no,
one
no.
tooth.
okay.
yeah.
Right?
So for me, like my teeth is engraved in my jaw.
Okay.
Oh, they
So
had to pull it out.
They had to yank it out.
How?
So, but that thing is so expensive.
I lost
so.
my tooth though, right here, like 3
Chipped?
years ago.
Chip?
I should actually get it checked out, but no, it's fully out.
Oh fuck.
What happened?
I think I was eating like candy or something.
Dude, remember when we were somewhere?
Oh, and then
And-
I chipped.
Yeah, you were like, oh, like,
Yeah, I have another chipped tooth right here,
and
too.
I was like, this guy
No,
needs to go.
that my filling came out.
Oh, but still, like that shit. I like tooth pain is. I am such a low tolerance to tooth pain.
That low key, like ever since I got this out, and then I would get like toothaches, right, from eating candy, chips, whatever.
From the open tooth?
Yeah, from this.
Yeah.
But then that kind of made me like not like candy or chips. That's why I don't eat a lot of it anymore.
Oh, damn! Let me lose a tooth.
You
Let
like
me chip
candy?
a tooth. I love snacks in general. I'm a grazer. But
So, like it just doesn't.
so yeah, so it's like, so what are some like techniques or methods that your parents would use to remove your?
They never
loose
helped me
tooth?
remove it.
Really?
I removed that shit myself. I would wait until I would eat something that's hard and then let it come out.
No way.
I use a straw.
No, you
Or
stick
I was
it
just,
in there. And
I just yank it out.
Oh my god, dude! So when I was younger, my mom would either just yank that shit out or she would tie a string to it and shut it with like a door on the doorknob.
I saw those type of stuff like during like TV shows. I'm like,
Dude,
that's wild.
so a couple of times she's tried it. She shut the door, right, and the string just comes off, and I'm like, it's such an anxiety filled moment. You know, you're like, she's gonna close the fucking door. And you're just scared. And then like she'll do it and it doesn't work. So then you're like, okay, I gotta sit there and let her fucking tie that shit on there again and go through that anxiety all over again. And then sometimes like she just like, if I'm like, if I get out of school or something, I'll be like, Mom, look, like, and then I'll like wiggle my teeth, right? And she'll be like, oh, nice. She's like, let me see if it's wiggling a lot, right? And I'm like, no, it's not ready yet, you know? And she'll just like act like she's feeling. She's like, let me just see how loose it is. And she'll like yank that shit out. And then I was like, bloody tooth. I'm like, why did you do that? And I just stopped fucking trusting her.
Back then, like, I was never, like, scared, right?
Yeah.
So after my first one came off, like, I don't know why, but, like, you know how when you wiggle it, you feel the pressure in your gum?
Yeah.
I like that that feeling back then. And then once I yanked it out, I was like, I wasn't disgusted. I was just like, cool. You know?
Ugh.
I was that guy. And then after, you know, my third, fourth, fifth tooth.
Tooth? We're having a really hard time with that.
I would yank it out and I just look at myself. Nice. That was weird. And then like you'll get that hole, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Stop
just go
with your tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You just,
penalize the tongue.
Oh. I used to like try to like spray water out of it. But I mean, I was such a money hungry hoe that like as much as I hated the process of having a loose tooth, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get some money for this tooth.
did you ever get
How much?
braces?
No, never.
How
Teeth
much?
are pretty like at
Just
least your
this auto
top.
one. I want to get this
No,
one.
yeah, your
fixed.
top.
Yeah, never had braces.
You're blessed.
What?
How much?
How much money would I get?
Yeah.
$20.
From who?
From the
Fairy,
Tooth
bro.
Fairy.
From
Man,
my-
that
AKA
Tooth
my
Fairy?
fucking mom.
She gave you $20
She looked
each
that
time.
shit up.
Bro.
It used to be $1. I should switch it up. It'll be like $1 sometimes, $20 sometimes.
like back then, like we were so foreign, right? Tooth Fairy was like not a thing for my parents. So
Apelito.
yeah, exactly. So when my friends would talk about the Tooth Fairy, I was like, "What is that? Like you're getting money
For your
teeth? Because I'm yanking this
Yeah.
shit out myself, right?
Yeah, and then what do you
I
do
would
with it?
throw
You
it
just throw
away.
it in the trash?
Yeah, I throw it away.
Oh my
And then I was like,
gosh.
"What?" They told me about the Tooth Fairy, right? So I believed them. So I was just like, "Fuck! I've been throwing away $1, $5." And I'm just like, "God damn it! I'm
You're like,
I'm
I
a
just been
fucking
throwing money
dumbass."
away in the trash. Yeah.
Speaking of money, what's the craziest way that you guys like try to earn money?
I
Earn
already
money?
told you this story. Well, I had my Disney movie fiasco garage sale thing.
Did you talk about it?
I don't think you were here.
Maybe you
She
weren't
did,
here.
yeah.
But I was like young. It was my first yard sale, garage sale thing, and my mom was like, "Whatever you want to sell, you can keep all the money, right?" So I was like, "Okay." I had like a few things, like, and people were actually buying my shit, and I was like starting to get money, and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "I'm making money." So I ran back to my room. I walk out with all my VHS Disney. I had every Disney movie you could think of VHS in those fucking old school like book things. And I was coming downstairs with it. And my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And I told her, I was like, "I'm about to sell this. I'm about to make some money, you know?" She's like, "No, the fuck, you're not selling that shit." She's like, you know, like, she's like, "I paid money for those and you like them." And I was like, "Yeah, but I like money even more." And she basically didn't let me sell them. I was super butthurt. And now I'm like, where the fuck are these VHSs at?
Yeah.
Because I could probably sell them for a little more now. Maybe, I don't know.
Like you said, the weirdest, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I have a weird, but
For
it's-
money? Like, what's the
Oh, yeah,
weirdest thing you
like,
did for
what-
money?
yeah.
I mean, I would do like stupid pranks. I remember that one time where we were at this was recent, like 4 or 5 years ago. We were at Victoria Gardens, and then they dared me to do they dared me to drink the water fountain or the water from the fountain.
Yeah.
For how much?
It was like $20.
Oh my God. And you said that I was crazy for taking $100 to shit on someone's chest? And you drank that fountain water?
It's water. Dude, you compare water to shit? Are you kidding me?
But that water is disgusting.
So is fucking shit.
Yeah, but you're not getting it on you. You're shitting it onto somebody
All right,
else.
let's go back to this topic.
Okay, all
let's
right,
go back to this
okay,
topic
okay.
and then switch it. How much would if you get shitted on?
How much for me to get shit on myself?
Couple
$1 million.
Okay,
Whoa,
be
whoa,
realistic.
you're
No
tripping.
one's gonna freaking pay $1 million.
I'll do 100K.
And you never know.
Yeah,
I'll do 100K.
Honestly, I'll probably settle for 1,000.
We found out her kink.
You know, you're right.
That's smeared on me.
Oh, nah, bro.
It's because like, I'm already like, I would not even be okay with getting my own shit on me, you know? So like to have somebody else's shit on me, that is a whole nother issue.
Oh, I hate the smell of freaking poop.
I know.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do it if I have a kid.
Oh yeah.
I've been having
You're
like,
gonna gag her like.
I've been having strong baby fever, man.
Oh,
So
That's
bad.
crazy. The day I say that, hell is gonna freeze over, guys.
well, I feel like, I mean, you're getting married. I feel like that's the
that's
appropriate
like the proper time.
to have baby fever. I mean, like, bro, Andrew be having that in the weirdest times, right? He would just, we would be
AI?
playing. Huh?
The AI photo of the fucking
Yeah, that. we were playing games, right? And then he got the AI photo with him and his kid. AI kid.
AI kid.
And then he was like, bro, I want a baby so bad. Like, I think I'll be a great dad. I'm like, bro, no.
Yeah, literally. There
Take
you
care
go
of yourself
again,
first.
trying to fucking take care of everyone else's shit instead of your own.
Well,
Don't bring a baby into this world with your sad boy shit.
oh my God.
And you gotta have a lad to have that baby for you.
A what? A lag?
A lad,
Oh, like a lady?
a lady, yeah.
It's so crazy how freaking expensive kids are, though.
Isn't it like 30
yeah.
something K?
No, but like for like to give birth and labor and all that.
Yeah, it's like 30.
Oh my God, I know.
And I don't know how these low income people like,
Just have so many
They
babies?
just have so much.
That's what I'm saying. I know someone my age that has 3 kids.
Shut up.
And then she works at like
Well, I feel
McDonald's.
like maybe
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
she's loving it.
I'm loving dick.
But I thought maybe, you know, like when you have more kids, you get a tax break and shit? Or is that only if you're married?
No.
no, it's both.
If you claim dependency on them, then you
Right.
get.
So it's like in a lot of ways that's beneficial. And then
But
shit, I
still,
don't know.
how does
I've been
that
wondering
counterbalance like?
right, because you still have to fucking put food in their mouth
Yeah,
and like buy them
exactly.
clothes and like all that other shit. Hand-me-downs probably, who knows?
That's crazy,
Dude,
bro.
I remember my mom got pissed when my dad like bought me and my little brother clothes from the thrift store.
The thrift store?
Yeah.
Why?
She was just like, "Why are you using secondhand clothes? That's disgusting." I was like, at that point, I was like, "I don't know, I don't care."
Yeah.
She's like, "No, that's embarrassing." Blah 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 blah. But now look, it's a fucking hip thing. Fucking
Yeah,
hey.
thrifting is in now.
Yeah, she hated
Cool to
that.
thrift.
Thinking about it now, my mom's so toxic.
Isn't everyone's parents a little bit toxic?
But I hate the fact that people would say, "Oh no, you're like your mom, motherfucker."
Honestly, as many times as I've seen your dad, I've like yet to like really like
Comprehend,
see his
like,
personality. Like that's Adam's dad.
You have
Like
to go
I'm
to
just
like
like, where do you get
Saragi
the?
function.
I'm just
though.
like, where do you get the alpha energy from? Is it your mom? Your mom kind of gives off that fucking like fucking.
I'm gonna hate to
I
say it,
run
but yeah.
shit.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom is more like the fucking assertive, dominant. Like, no, that's the type of. But at the same time, my dad is like that too.
Is he?
Yeah. So I just mix. I kinda
Your
like
dad
mix
gives me like hella like Cheech and Chong vibes.
them.
Does he not?
What's that?
Cheech and Chong.
I don't know what that is.
You know
I thought
the
you were just
old
being
stoner
racist.
guys.
Huh?
You know the old stoner guys that like smoke weed They're like the icons for smoking weed.
No, my dad is a top G.
How do you not know Cheech and Chong? What the fuck? I feel so old. Like,
So this is like the most recent one where like my dad was like hanging out with Lupe. Like giving him money and stuff. Yeah, just stuff like that.
this is Cheech and wait. What the fuck? They had a fire photo shoot. Where the fuck? Anyways, Cheech and Chong.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, no.
It's two guys. It's two stoner guys. That's Adam's dad.
Anyways, so last week I was on YouTube, right? This happened because like we were talking about like snoring and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I YouTube like home remedies to stop snoring or other ways to stop snoring. So I did. I bought a
mask,
a mouth guard. No, I'm not wearing that fucking chin strap thing. No. That looks fucking dumb. I bought the mouthpiece. That shit was. I look like.
What is
like,
it? Is it like you just bite down on it, or
yeah? You mold it first, right, with like hot water. It's like a mouth guard.
And then it sticks to your teeth.
No, it doesn't stick to your teeth. It molds.
Yeah.
Like, it just gives it mold, like a mold.
It takes the form of your teeth. Like,
Okay.
when you close it, yeah.
But anyways, it's not even where I'm gonna go with it. But the next video that I saw was some doctor. She's talking about how you shouldn't hit the snooze button
When you
like say you have an alarm, right, or multiple alarms, and then you have a snooze button. So basically, if you hit the snooze button, you wake up, you're about to sleep again, right? So your body needs. So when you go back to sleep, your body is in another sleep cycle, which takes 75 minutes to 90 minutes to sleep, right? So they're saying, to never hit the snooze button, just wake up right away.
Yeah.
Because like if you hit the snooze button, you wake up, you go to work, you feel like shit, right? You still feel tired. You're still getting 8 hours, right? A full 8 hours, 10 hours, but you're still hitting the snooze button. You're waking up, and then you're going back to sleep. But when you wake up, you still feel really tired. So I tried it, right? I tried it the next day. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up. I was like, fuck, I'm so tired. All right, I'm just gonna hit the snooze button. Hit the snooze button. I was late for work. I was 30 minutes late, dude.
No, yeah, that does happen a lot. Yeah.
And then and throughout like the next 4 hours, I was like, fuck, man, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I had 10 hours of sleep. 10 hours. And then the next day,
when that happens.
The next day I tried again. I'm gonna do it. And then this time I only had 5 hours.
Yeah.
But I didn't hit the snooze button.
Got it.
I woke up, 4 hours passed by, like I'm working through the day. I didn't feel tired.
You're not tired.
I didn't feel fatigued. So yeah, that shit was crazy. I know now.
Yeah.
I can get 5 hours of sleep just as long as I don't hit the snooze button.
Yeah.
Take a cool shower, bro.
Well, and the thing with that too is like hitting the snooze button is a habit, you know? So you got to create different habit because with your habit, there's a reward.
Yeah.
And that reward is more sleep. But if you like think of a new habit to create, like when you hear your alarm, instead of hitting snooze, you're like, okay, when I hear my alarm, I'm going to get up and turn on my lights or take a drink of water. I heard taking a drink of water when you first wake up is really good because that's like when I was like waking up earlier.
I've been doing that too.
I was like, damn, that shit really does help. But yeah, snoozing is dangerous.
I just remove my blanket. Once the cold air hits me, I have to use the bathroom.
That sounds the worst way to get up. I hate waking up and being cold.
Oh, I love it. Because my stomach starts to grumble. I run to the bathroom. I'm there for like a cool...
Grumble? Morning shit that fast? Your morning shit hits you that fast?
If it's in the morning and I feel anything cold early in the morning, immediately. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's this alarm clock that I saw. This was in a movie. It's an alarm clock with a rocket. So once your alarm goes off, the rocket shoots across the room, and the way to turn it off is to grab the rocket and then put it back on. So I've been searching. I was like, where can I get one of those?
Dude, they have one where it's like a ball, and then like when the alarm goes off, the ball like somehow like rolls off your wherever the fuck it's sitting on, and then it's like it'll like roll on the floor, like go somewhere else, and you have to find it and like turn it off.
Fuck,
but I'm like that shit. Yeah, I was like that sounds so annoying. Imagine it goes under your bed.
The fucking alarm too, like that shit's in your head,
and
like
it's like
beep,
triggering.
Beep.
It like gets you angry. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to look for the alarm though. I'm really bad. Like my sleeping and it's just really bad. Because of my degenerate days.
I know. We all need to get out of that.
Grow up
a little bit,
So I'm assuming you're a heavy sleeper?
Fucking heavy sleeper.
This guy sleeps through all of his alarms.
Yeah, every time we're on like vacation, right? And then I'm usually the one that says, all right, guys, set an alarm for 6 a.m. And that's not for me. That's for everyone else, right?
His shit's going off and I have to...
It's right next to me.
I'm literally crawling out of bed to like fucking snooze his shit. I'm like...
Oh, hell no.
And then it goes off because he has like back-to-back fucking alarm set.
I have... Like 2 years ago, I would have an alarm for every 10 minutes. So if I have to go to work at 10 a.m., I have an alarm that wakes me up from 8:30 till 9:30 every 10 minutes.
Dude,
that's terrible.
Ever since I started working days, same thing. I have like every 5 minutes, and Lupe.
Oh my gosh.
So she gets around. She's a super light sleeper, so she wakes up around the time I have to wake up. So each time my alarm goes off, she like turn it off. I'm like, yeah. And then the second time, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting up. She's like, no, you're not. So the third, fourth time, like, bro, she'll like, yo, wake up. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, no, it's the most annoying when it's not your alarm and like other people's alarms waking you up. And I hate when I don't need to set an alarm, but I forget to turn my alarm off and that shit comes on and I'm like, oh my God. I get so annoyed. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, I can't. I wish I could be like that. You just wake up.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I would get up as soon as my alarm gets off. But lately, I do like 15 minutes. So if I have to get up at 7:30, I'll do 7:15.
So you still have multiple, right?
I do only 2. So 1 and then my actual one that's like, okay, it's time to get the fuck up.
I should do that, huh?
Because what happens is you subconsciously know that you have all these other alarms.
Yeah.
So then your brain kind of is just like, I could just ignore these few other alarms that are going off. But if you know, I only have 1 fucking alarm set. When you hear that alarm, you're like, I gotta get the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because if I snooze this shit, like I am royally fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
That'd be me.
don't be snoozing. Don't be snoozing. All right. Okay, so I got a little random question for y'all. So, I saw this on the internet, but it's basically. What are you doing? Are you trying to pull your tooth out?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have like a tendency to bite things.
I know. I bite my straws. Are you a straw biter?
No.
I'm a cup and straw biter. So whenever like red cups, if I'm at a party, I'm just like, dude, my drink be fucking empty. I'm just over here just chewing on it.
No, for me, straws.
Yeah. I used to like chewing around styrofoam cups because it's like satisfying. Yeah, but no, not really. I'm not.
Like even this.
You be nibbling on that shit?
No, I be like this, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just like this. And then once I take a hit, I bite on it and then take a hit.
Oh.
Something wrong with me.
So what was your question?
You guys are just clenchers. Oh, okay, so my question is, how do you guys eat your Chipotle?
A bowl.
No, okay, so let's say we all get bowls.
All
so
right,
how do you
step by step.
Yeah, so how do you...
ingredients and everything?
No, not what's your Chipotle.
I know you're going to go.
From one side to another side.
What?
Yeah, okay, so me, I like to shake up the whole thing and then eat it. So that it's like a big soggy mess.
That's disgusting.
It's like
I like it too.
all drenched and wet, you know?
I do that too, because...
You shake it?
Yeah, but then I know some people would just like eat it
yeah.
as is, like just fork it as is out of the bowl.
But it can't be in the middle. It has to be from...
Right, from one side. Yeah.
Yeah, from right to left.
I should do that.
No, from left to right.
Yeah, I'll do that. I feel like I started doing that just because I always have leftovers, and when I want to eat it again, it's a little hard to eat it after I've already shaken it up.
Yeah, I shake it. I just like everything that's like
I like to everything like even
looks like fried rice, you know?
Yeah.
I just do that. Like even with my normal like food I eat at home, say I'm eating chicken, rice, vegetables, I fucking rice
On the bottom.
on the bottom, your veggies, and then your protein, whatever. And then what I do, I just fucking mix it.
Yeah.
Because whenever I eat like that, right? Oh, also another question. Say you're eating rice and then you have a source of protein.
Okay.
Say you have less protein than rice. Do you ratio your scoops?
I need even bites.
Yeah.
I need even rice to protein ratio. I can't have more protein and less rice
Oh, that's
or
not what I'm
vice
talking
versa.
about.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys say you're towards the end of your meal? Is there more rice or is there more protein left?
There's always more protein left.
More rice.
I go through my rice.
I always make sure my last scoop, everything's done. So whether it doesn't matter if it's like less protein and more rice on one scoop or more protein and less rice, whatever. I always have to make it so I finish the whole thing in that last scoop. I can't have and I can't like if I have more rice, I can't just eat the rice like that.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So for me, a lot of the times my dilemma is like the other day I was having sundubu and or not sundubu. I had sundubu, but I had some. I was eating something else with it, but basically, I was in a dilemma because I was running out of rice, and then I was like, I don't want to order more rice because I'm not gonna eat all of it.
Yeah.
So then I just finished whatever I had with the rice, and took everything else to go because I was just like, I don't have enough rice to eat the rest of this.
Yeah, that's facts.
So no, it needs to be even for me, but usually I eat more rice than I do protein.
Yeah, I love rice.
But where
I love rice.
She was talking about Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Oh yeah.
But do you usually get bowls?
I do. I don't like burritos.
Okay.
I like burritos.
Burritos are too messy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't mind it.
That's something that really triggers me. Like when I'm eating something and my food falls apart.
Yeah.
That shit drives me fucking crazy. I remember one time I was in middle school, but my mom bought me a Carl's Jr. burger, and that shit was built so sloppily.
I hate when the sauce goes in your hands.
Yes,
and
like
I'm throwing a fit. I'm
and
like,
like,
this is disgusting.
Literally,
Okay.
like my burger's just like sliding,
you
and
hold-
it's just like it drives me crazy. Just
You
thinking
hold
about
your
it.
burger
Just
from
thinking
the
about it
bottom
drives me
like
crazy.
this?
Yeah, wrapped. Yeah, perfectly
Yeah, with the
wrapped, yeah.
paper around it.
Because I go to the side, like I hold it like
Oh
this.
no! Because if some shit starts falling out the bottom, I'll lose
Well, if it's
it.
wrapped,
I'll
then
stop
it's like-
eating it. Literally, I'll just be so.
That's with me. That's me
irritated.
with In-N-Out burgers. Like it's
Really?
always falling out.
Because
I feel like I never had that problem with the In-N-Out.
grabbing it right. You're not
I don't like-
gripping
Yeah,
I don't
who
like
grabs a
grabbing
burger? That's like some.
fucking
That's
advertisement.
that's a
type of thing.
commercial. I was like, that's a commercial. Like,
Fucking-
anytime I watch like a Carl's
Fucking
Jr.
eating a
commercial,
Krabby
I'm
Patty.
like, who the fuck eats a burger like this? And the model's always holding like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nobody fucking eats
I
a burger
do.
like that.
Hey, Carl's Jr. had the best commercial.
The
Yeah.
fucking hot bitches like
Yeah.
washing the cars and
then They
shit.
had like the sauce drip. Sorry.
Carl's Jr. is
Damn.
so underrated. Like,
I
they're-
love
love
Carl's
Carl's
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's not overhyped like any other. Dude, like their burger, their char broiled burger.
I think it
Yeah.
has.
So
I think
good,
it
bro.
has its hype. It just, yeah. I mean, Carl's Jr. fucking
double
hits.
Western bacon burger.
Dude, their
Oof.
coupons are fucking.
Yo, I'm about to run that shit right now.
Their coupons is always like buy 2 for $5, 3 for
Yeah.
$6. I'm like, damn. I love it.
I could go for a fucking famous star right now.
Yeah, but I stopped
Famous
cutting
star.
red meat this whole year, so.
Yeah?
Fucking right. Really?
I don't know.
I haven't ate red meat yet.
Yet?
Was it that? How much was this?
$30.
You sharpen this or no?
No.
So do you
It's
buy
just for
just a
looks.
new one?
It's just for looks.
What happened?
Do you just buy a new one if it's
Yeah.
dull?
If you have money, just buy one.
Bro, just give it to me when when it's dull. I'll reuse
You'll
this
sharpen
shit.
it or
Sharpen
what?
it.
Where's the button?
Just right here.
Oh, you do this. I forgot about that.
So yeah.
Anyways. So I got a question for you guys.
Okay, I got a question next.
Okay.
I got an answer.
Do you
for both.
think so? Let's say for example, like, I just met you,
Okay.
and and like you happen to be around my group of friends often, but let's say that for whatever reason, like something about your personality or how you present yourself, I don't I don't like that. You know, like let's say for example, like I think that you're maybe a little annoying or whatever.
Stubborn, hard-headed.
No, not that. I'm
quick-tempered,
saying in terms of just like,
arrogant.
you know, like when you just meet some people and you're just kind of like,
The vibe, yeah.
this person is not my kind of person. You
Yeah.
know, like I just don't really see myself getting along with them.
Yeah.
And so let's say that I feel that way about you, but I'm still cordial and nice to you when you're around. Is that considered being fake?
No.
Okay. You're
You're
just
just
being
being nice.
respectful, right?
Yeah, you're
okay.
being nice.
Because like sometimes I think about that and like, I'm just like, are you being a bitch or like are you just being fake as fuck?
You're a people pleaser, right? So
Yeah.
you tend to do that. I do the same thing.
Yeah, because it's just like you're not really my cup of tea. Like I honestly find you a little bit fucking annoying, but I'm still gonna be nice to you and say like hi and shit, you know.
Yeah,
But I am fully gonna be avoiding you the whole time too, you know.
Yeah.
So, but there's just like this part of me where I'm just like, am I judging this person too soon based off of like, you know?
You probably are.
You
but
could, yeah, you definitely could.
But I don't think it's that. I think it's like generally just like I do not like the energy or like how you're coming off.
Think about it when people say about me. This guy's a fucking dick. He's freaking rude as hell. And they don't like me.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess for me, I'm just like, you're just being cordial. Like, I feel like maybe it's more like being like dramatic or kind of like immature to be like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't like her. Like,
brat.
and then you're just being rude to them when they're around. And like, I think that's being more like childish, like fucking, you know, there's no real reason.
Be civil about it.
There's no real reason for you to like fully dislike this person. Just be cordial and just, you know, be nice and
honestly,
move
sometimes
on.
it's a bad thing too, because then they're gonna want, like, if you're being nice or being whatever, they're gonna want to hang out with you again. Because
Well, but like I said though, I don't over engage.
I don't know. That's a tough question because it could be that you're being
Kinda
fake.
fake.
Because then,
I think
all right, listen to this. Listen to
But
this.
it's like, okay, it's not like I'm like when they're around, I'm like, hey best friend, like
no,
hey
right.
girly.
But here. Okay, say you're the nice person. I'm the evil guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
You're the evil guy or you're the
I'm the
annoying guy?
dick. I'm the
Annoying.
guy. I'm the annoying guy.
Okay.
And then so I'm going up to you. You're being annoyed, like you don't feel the
Nice.
energy, whatever.
Yeah.
But to this person, maybe he's like, or she's like, oh, she or he doesn't mind me like these other people do that just tell me to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll, would want to hang out with that person again. And then you are trying to avoid them, right? You want to avoid me.
Yeah.
And then this person's trying to hang out with you, trying to make the effort to hang out with you, and you're just like, no. And then it's just like a mental thing to this person because
I think we're adults here, so you could say, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you."
But the thing is, no, this is different.
Civil about it, but
yeah, that's you, but I'm talking about you
Yeah.
because you want to be cordial and
Yeah.
whatever.
you can be cordial, civil, but you don't have to You don't have to like that person.
True.
Like, yeah, you don't have to like that person, regardless.
Right.
You just don't want to cause a scene and like be freaking selfish and like.
Right,
It's very
like-
practical. This is really practical.
Yeah,
This is very
it's all
practical.
about-
So
Yeah.
Yeah. It's freaking dumb.
it depends on
The situation.
the situation and the person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I get that feeling too. Sorry, hold
About
on.
what?
I get the feeling where
You annoy me.
no, bro. Like I go out to a person, I don't like him, right? I don't like him. I don't like his energy because it happened to me before, and then he hits me up. He's like, "Oh,
Hey, friend.
let's hang out." Like, "Yo, I miss you." Or, all right, this was a high school friend. He hit me up, and he was like, "Cause I don't really like how the path that he took."
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, he hit me up. And then I was just like, oh yeah, sure, dude. I miss you too, man. Like, yeah, we should. This is. I was being 100% fake.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry. I shouldn't
yeah.
have. But I was like, yeah, let's definitely hang out sometimes. And then like,
It never happened.
never happened. And then I feel bad,
Yeah.
right? I feel bad. And then, you know, I asked myself like, oh, what if? Should I have hung out with him?
Yeah.
And whatever.
Ah. Yeah,
I felt like a dick.
I don't.
But that's just well, that's you.
Yeah, that's you.
They will hang out. Oh, dang it, man. I'm sorry.
Something came up, man.
we can reschedule.
Yeah.
Tell me a date and time, and then I'll think about it.
Have you ever had the situation where, because you're a nice person, we're all pretty nice-ish, but you're like too nice to the point where people think that you're the annoying guy now, right?
Ooh, I never thought about that.
Right? Because it happened to me.
Yeah.
Definitely, like in high school and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I've always been a nice guy, but sometimes I'm too nice where I'm fucking annoying.
I don't think that I would like to think and hope that I was never like that, but I feel like I don't like overdo it to that point. Like I said, I go based off like the energy that I'm around. If the energy around me is like feels like I can be a little bit more extroverted and that's the vibe I'm getting, then I will be. But if it's like a pretty chill crowd, like I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, oh hey, like you can come have a seat right here. Like I'm just.
Dude, that was me.
Yeah, see, I'm not like that.
I can never do
nice.
that.
I was
Because I'm still shy a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not shy, so maybe there's like a little bit of a difference.
I would like meet this person or this friend group, and then I would think that me being nice, I would think I was nice, like, oh, I'm accepted, right, to this friend group.
Yay! Oh.
And then I would be like making jokes like we're fucking friends of 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? And it's only been 2 days.
Yeah.
That's happened to me.
And then they're like, I can just tell like, okay, maybe.
You're like, maybe I should tone it down a little bit.
And then they would never hit me up.
Yeah. This guy's a little too much. Well, I mean, I struggle a lot with that in a sense where I'm a people pleaser, so I want to be liked by everyone, right? So I am making an effort to be like a part of the conversation and a part of the group. But there have been so many times in my life where I just feel like when I'm not around, they're probably talking shit about me. You know, like I always felt like...
You always have to put that in your mind though. Like people are going to not talk shit, but they're going to talk something about you.
Right. No, but my thought process was always just like, these people aren't really my friends. Like they're just acting like they're my friends. Like I always felt like my friends talked shit about me behind my back or like just didn't really like me. And like, I always just felt like I was fighting for that acceptance, you know?
Yeah.
And then like, maybe it's something I made up in my mind the whole time and it's not even like that. But I just remember like out of all my friend groups or just any group of friends that I had, I always felt like the black sheep. Like I always felt like I wasn't a part of like the inside jokes and then in a sense, like I'm like, man, I'm trying so hard, but like, why can't I get in with them?
You're trying too hard. You're being
Yes.
annoying. Yeah. No, I understand. I was that person.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We're pretty close, right? We're
Yeah.
really close.
Yeah.
Do you ever think like, say we're hanging out, you're at home doing whatever. Do you ever think like, oh, they're talking about me. Maybe they're talking something bad about me.
No, not really.
What about a lower tier of friends? Like friend
What do you mean?
like friends that you don't consider close.
So good friend or friend?
Friend.
Okay.
Maybe like, oh, what does she really or he
Really feel about me?
think about me? Or are they talking
I feel
shit
like
behind my back?
that brain or that negative thought in my head as far as like they're probably talking shit about me or like it basically is just anxiety, you know? Like I'm just anxious and I think a lot of that has gone now. So I don't really think about shit like that too much anymore. And I have honestly gotten to a point in my life where I feel like I finally am surrounded by a group of friends that are
trustworthy.
like me. Like, I feel like for the longest time, like I always tried to fit in with the cool people and like, you know, but that just wasn't my crowd of people. And like now my group of friends are very like humble, you know, they're kind of fucking weird and nerdy. Like I could talk about Disney and shit. And like they know that, right? But like for the longest time, I was just hanging out with groups of people that just weren't on the same, like interests as me, you know? So like I would hang out with people who like to drink and party, and like I really fucking hated that, but I did that because I wanted to be a part of the crowd and feel like I was in. But I think that's also why I felt like I didn't fit in as much, because we were so different. Like they found joy in things that I kind of was just like, I would rather not be doing this. And a lot of the times like my group of friends now, like we 99.9% of the time hang out sober, you know? And like back then, all my friends, like I had to be drinking or partying, or we had to be doing something. And now it's like, I feel like I could just sit on a couch and like do nothing and be content with that.
That sounds like me and my coworkers. Like they're like, "Hey, let's go hang out." I'm just like, "Fuck! If I hang out with you guys just want to
like
drink."
Bad news, yes.
Like just drink, and I was like, "Fuck! I don't like to drink as like you guys.
Uh-huh.
You guys drink that shit like water." I'm just like, "Fuck, dude."
That's how I feel hanging out with like Nico and Edge and that, bro.
I was like, "Fuck, man."
I mean, like
I like to do it every once in a while.
Yeah,
exactly.
But my group of friends back then is like every night. Like when I was 19 up until like 21, like I was just partying all the time.
I think for me,
and
was
I hated
23.
it.
23, I just love to drink. But once
Yeah,
I get like 24, 25,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yep, I'm done."
But going back to like where you said how your friends, like you can be yourself around your friends and stuff like that. I feel like with our friend group, every single one that we know, I feel the opposite, right? We're all so different. But the one thing that's special about our friend group is that we just accept each other.
Yeah.
Right? Because
And we just
hanging
tolerate it.
out with this guy, right? Any other person, you're gonna be like, "Oh, fuck this guy, fuck him. I'm not gonna hang out with him." But we survived his baggage, right?
It's just Adam.
It's just Adam.
Yeah.
And then we're all like literally every single one of us in our friend group are fucking different. You're the introverted
Extrovert.
Extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm whatever you guys
Well,
want.
it's funny because like I feel like my group of friends would describe me as an extrovert.
Well, that's different because we're already close.
Exactly.
You know? So
but in reality, I am very much introverted, and people don't understand that. Sometimes they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, I really fucking am."
Yeah,
it just
like-
depends on what kind of energy you're coming at me with. If you're shy, I'm shy.
Right.
If you're fucking uppity, I'm uppity.
Yeah. No,
So,
yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. Me too.
So I mean, okay, so going back to like all our friends are different and shit. I want to ask you guys this question because I've just been like suffering with this like a little bit of like imposter syndrome. Like I don't know what it is, but I watch the podcast sometimes and I'm just like, you need to fucking chill. Cause because I feel like I'm such a bro girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
do you guys feel like I give off a very like
one of the
tomboyish
guys.
vibe, right?
No.
Yes.
you don't
Yeah,
definitely
you're
not
like-
a tomboy.
Not a tomboy.
But I feel like I act very much like I've noticed how many times I say bruh and I hate it. I almost hate it. But it's almost like I'm so comfortable with you guys, but I hate that I am like exuding this. I basically want to step into my feminine energy more because I've lived in my masculine energy for so long that it just I just look at myself sometimes. I'm just like, just fucking cringe. Like you know, like I just feel like
Cringe,
I'm just like tone it down a little bit, you know?
Because like with is this an insecurity or
It's kind of an insecurity in the sense where I'm just like if I was a boy, like I would not be attracted to you, you know, because it's like you're a fucking boy.
I don't know. I think most guys, if you're acting,
I just feel like I'll always be in the bro zone, though, you know.
You are in the bro zone though.
well, for
Well,
us,
with you guys,
yeah.
But I'm saying like if somebody who doesn't know me watches the podcast, they're probably looking at me and being like,
I
Or
wouldn't think
she's a
that.
fucking
or-
butch lesbian. Not that there's anything wrong with a butch lesbian, but oftentimes I'll catch myself in the mirror or how I speak, and I'm just like, I look like I like girls.
No, but no, but sometimes
See, why are you laughing?
no, that's the way you said it.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes guys like once you give off that, like they'll be super comfortable. Like, oh shit, I could really vibe with this girl.
See, I don't know. I just lately, I don't know. I feel like for such a long time, because I'm a people pleaser, like I really am having a hard time figuring out like who I am, what I like, and shit like that. So I think I always was in this like bro energy, because for me it was like, I want to say like I kind of was a pick-me girl, you know? Being a people pleaser, I think I was a pick-me girl, so I always thought like, oh, like if I'm in with the bros, then I'm chilling, you know, right? But like I don't know. I
you have a lot of girlfriends like outside of our group?
No. I mean, I do. I have a few, not a lot.
More guys than girls?
Yeah, more guys than girls.
See, if we weren't this close, and if I had, this is me personally, but if I watched the podcast and I watched how you act in front of like Adam or another guy that's in my seat, and you guys were so close, in my head I'm just like, okay, that's if we were ever in a relationship, right, and we're at that comfortable stage, that I know that's how you're gonna be with me,
right?
So I look at that, I'm like, okay.
But does that not almost like turn you off?
No. Well,
I just feel like
this is me personally.
Right.
I can't speak for
I
other
think
guys.
it's just,
As long as you know how to get in touch with your feminine side with that your significant other, that's perfectly fine.
I think that also depends on like the guy.
Dude,
that
so
I'm with.
You know what's funny?
You know?
So me and Lupe actually had an argument about this. Because we got into some type of freaking dumb argument. And then I was like, dude, you need to be more in touch with your feminine side when you're with me. Because sometimes I feel like, the way you act is like how you act like with Ashley or AJ. And I see you as like one of the freaking dudes. I see you as
that's what I mean. It's like that femininity, it almost goes away, and then you kind of like see them in a different light. It's almost like I no longer want to like protect you and take care of you, because you're giving off this like masculine energy, and like now I'm almost disgusted by you.
I feel like most.
So me and Tim actually had a talk about this. Like, bro, like obviously you want your significant other to be freaking strong, handle
like
herself and all that type of stuff. Like, yeah, by all means you can do that. But when you're with me, let me be the guy.
Yes.
Let me be the male. Let me be the freaking masculine figure. And you,
just let me do that.
And then, but you try to freaking, obviously the character I am, my behavior. Yeah. I'm always freaking like, I'm the king. I'm this. I'm this and this. And you try to match me. I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah. It almost like
you can't be competing with the same title that I'm trying to freaking attain. Yeah. And then I'm just like we need to work on this, because at this point, like how I'm seeing you, you're like, obviously I love you, but at the same time, like your behavior is like obviously Ashley, AJ, freaking Vina.
I think that's also why like my relationships, they never really, because like I when I think about it, I've always been in like the masculine dominant, like I'll take care of this energy. And I feel like I never really stepped into that feminine energy where I kind of let them do all these things for me, right? Because it's like, I want to be in control. Like, it's okay. I don't need your help. I got it. But you kind of need to just step back and let the guys do that, because that's how the guys feel their masculinity, by being able to do those things for you, right?
Provide, protect, and all that stuff.
Exactly. And that's the struggle I'm having, where I'm just like, okay. Let me sit in my girl energy a little bit more, but
so me and Lupe she was actually bashing me. She was just like, so are you telling me you would want a girl that always wants like, oh, provide for me, protect me? But I'm like, yes, I do. And she's like, what the heck? That's weak. I'm just like, bro. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. By all means, you can be a hard ass when I'm not here.
Yeah. I just feel like
I'm the hard ass.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick it back off what you're saying with the friend group. Let's say you're dating someone, right? Mm-hmm. Or Aldo, you have a female friend. Okay. You guys dating for a while, but your female partner feels threatened with Ashley, or your male partner feels threatened with Aldo, just because how close you guys are.
I'm telling them to kick rocks.
But let's say this person has good intentions and all that type of stuff, but that person is just like, why are you guys so close? Like, that's kind of weird. Like, at what point? Like, obviously, you give them reassurance. You talk to them.
We're already in a relationship.
Yeah. You guys already boyfriend, girlfriend.
I feel like before he even gets in a relationship, though, it's like
there should be this conversation before getting into the relationship, right?
Sorry, continue. No, go ahead.
For me, I would be like, hey, this is my best friend. There's nothing more, nothing less. Okay, there's nothing weird.
This is my bro.
On. Yeah, this is.
She's not a girl. This is
Rock on, dude.
Like, what's up, girl? Welcome to the family.
So I'm just gonna tell her, like, no, like
There's nothing going on.
There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Just straight up, just trust my word. Nothing's like, you know.
But what if she said? What if that person or that person feels still insecure? Like, okay, I understand.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't date an insecure bitch. Sorry. Been there, done that. I look, that was me. I was just like always insecure, and I just fucking was like worried about any girl that was hanging around with, like, and it's just like you cannot control who they hang out with. All you can control is if you're with them or not. If you're that fucking insecure, just fucking leave. You don't need to put yourself through that stress and anxiety to stick around somebody that you don't want to believe that they're saying there's nothing going on, but you think there's something going on.
Yeah.
Like that's all on you, homie. You know? So I'm just like, I feel like my significant other would already see the dynamic of us hanging out. And it's also different in the sense that like, you know, some girlfriend, like, I feel like me and, like, we don't behave with each other in a way where it's, like, suspicious.
Yeah, if anything, like I said, like, I see you, AJ, Vino, like my sisters, if anything.
Yeah, we're your bros.
Yeah, well, fuck. My bros,
but,
my homies.
Exactly, so it's just, like, I think it would be different if it was like a flirtation, like there was like a little bit of flirtatious relationship, and then they got a little worried. But like, you know, like I'm never like spending the night at your guys' house, or you know, we're never like out late together. You know, it's just like there's never situations where I feel like it would make them worry.
So this actually happened to my buddy, and then like he's that friend is no longer invited to like their wedding.
Wait.
So the girl didn't feel comfortable with my friends.
The girl that your friend's marrying?
Yeah.
Was not comfortable with
her, the best friend.
Yeah, the best friend. And they grew up together, and they knew each other, and then they're like, I'm sorry,
but he was okay with that?
He was just like, well, I'm marrying you.
I mean, as the wife, I would feel honored, but as your best friend, I would be like, yo, fuck you.
See, that's the thing too. Like, you're already at that late of your relationship, right? You're already getting married.
Yeah.
So you gotta choose, man. Like
but honestly,
I know this sounds bad. This sounds really bad, right? And this is childhood friend, right? You're getting married. You're already there, and then you already built this relationship.
Yeah.
This is already First of all, you're fucking too late. It's kind of your fault, right? Because this should have been said in the beginning,
right?
You know, because like that's your childhood friend. It's not like you went through this relationship and then you became best friends with this girl.
Yeah.
So it's kind of your fault if you really think about it.
Like the guy, his guy friend's fault?
It's kind of your fault.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, bro.
That's fucking tough. Cause that's shit. I hope I never have to come across something like that in my life. Cause damn, I'll just be like, you come into the wedding, just sit all the way in the back. Don't say anything, okay?
I know it's weird to say, but like, yeah, so some shit like that, right? Like, say you're in the dating process, and then I'll straight up say like, hey, this is my best friend. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
It's weird to say it like that, right?
Yeah. Because then it's like, I wasn't even stressing it. Why are you
right?
Yeah, why are you bringing it
up?
up?
I don't care. I'm going to say it just for safety.
Yeah. For safety?
Yeah. It's just like, say it's fucking 5 years later, we're still dating, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, no, I don't like her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
off bad vibes.
Yeah.
What if I'm just gonna play devil's advocate? What if she?
We love that. We need
What
to.
if she's just like, okay, like she was comfortable, but then she noticed that you act more different with your girl best friend.
Act more different. Like
Let's say you let your guard down. You're just like,
Sounds
that-
insecure. Sounds fucking insecure, bro. I'm like, that sounds like fucking insecurity, bro. Like, oh, get fucking real. Get a grip. You're acting different, or get a fucking grip, okay?
is she saying, oh, you're acting different and stuff like that?
Yeah.
or like, why is she too touchy with you?
What's
Like-
touchy? Like
Like
hugging?
Yeah, hugging and freaking.
Get lost, ho. Go back to the streets. You don't fucking belong here. I'll be so fucking annoyed. You know, yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
No. Fucking no.
You're just like finding a reason now at this point just to like get your girl best friend out of the picture.
Yeah.
Just fucking lie. Just be like, she's gay.
She's trying to get at you.
I'm jealous now.
Then now I got a problem.
Right? Just revert it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking inside gaslighting. You know what? You guys can't be in the same room
Yeah.
at this point. No.
No, for real. And then she's like, wait, what? You're supposed to be mad. All right. I'm supposed to be mad. Oh, fucking A.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, regardless, be confident in yourself, no matter what. Work on yourself.
And if you ever have to ask anybody to change anything for them to be with you,
Tell them to kick rocks.
yeah, you should never expect anybody to change for you. That's number one thing
Peace.
I learned. Don't change. Never change.
Never change.
Never,
Be
ever,
who
ever.
you are.
And that
Beautifully, proudly,
concludes
and
This
episode of the Raaaw Cut podcast. It was actually this was
this was a
a good
solid
one.
episode.
We went deep.
We did.
We went deep.
We went real deep.
Yeah.
Fucking
So now you
balls
know
to
us.
ass-
Now y'all know us. Like now y'all know
balls to
me.
the walls.
Huh?
Sorry. I was just thinking of like doggy style and like hitting it deep and like just thinking of the balls smacking.
There's always sex in this
Yes,
podcast, so
always.
she had to throw one in there.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's it for this episode.
He's off to Hawaii.
Mahalo, aloha.
Cherry, bro. Cherry. But I'm such a bro.
Bye.
Peace.
Arigato.